Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Puan Kamarul Aina. We are from the RG3C. We would like to present you about our innovation. And first, let me start with our group members. Myself, Muhammad HAZIQ AIMAN bin Muhammad AMIR, and my partners, AHMAD Kamil HASHIMI bin NURULHALIM. Okay, the product we choose is palette. It's a rigid flat surface. I think everyone know about the palette. Is the function of the palette is to mix the color, like the watercolor or something else. Then the current problem of the palette now is easy to move because it's plastic and it's very slippery under it. Then it's easy to spill off because it's like no barrier, or because if we move it a little bit, it can mix with other color, so it's hard to hold because no space. Then it's hard to clean because if you try to clean it, it's very hard because of the material or something, I guess. So we develop it into, we plus it to apa ni, like to solve the current problem. First, we add the brush container, so we can put brush beside the palette. So if we color, then we want to stop using that brush, we can put there. So next is we have the paint barrier around the every edge around the palette. So if we move the palette, the watercolor will not spill out because we have the barrier. Then we put rubber under the palette. I think the rubber is very useful to grip the palette. So if we just to hold the palette, if we like terlanggar or something. Then to solve the hole, we put like handle is located beside the palette. It can be retracted to underneath the color palette. Okay, next I will pass to Ahmad Kamil Hashimi. Thank you.
Right, that's me. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to you, Puan and friends. My name is Ahmad Kamil HASHIMI bin NURULHALIM. You may call me Kamil. I'll be continuing off where my friend Aiman has left off. All right, so this is the connections and parts that we use to assemble the paint palette. For the rubber and plastic, we used we used us, or we used a super glue. It is an adhesive because it is suitable to stick to most plastic surfaces, which is smooth. Other than that, most glues are unable to stick to surface of plastic. Example: epoxy glue, uhu glue, your standard glue stick may not it would not it is not a strong adhesive for plastic and rubber. For the handle, we use for the handle for the handle we used a metal clamp with super glue stuck in between the metal clamp and the metal handle to make it more secure, because when I searched online, there wasn't really a lot of methods on how to connect plastic with metal. So we opted with metal clamp, which has super glue wedged in between the plastic and the metal. Okay, comparison between our innovations with the existing product. The innovation product is larger than the original paint. This is because we need that extra space to house the brushes. The retractable handle makes makes it easier to carry than the original product, which has no handle. And the handle is also retractable, so if you don't want to, so it doesn't annoy the artist. So if you don't want to use it, you could just retract the handle back into the paint palette. The latest product has a paint barrier around the holes, which however the existing product doesn't have any. This is to prevent, like my friend Ayman said, this is to prevent paint from spilling into the paint holes by accident. The latest product has rubber pads, making it more stable than the existing product. Okay, that's all. That's all. Thank you. Thank you for listening to our presentation.